Since most of the employees are asking for extraction of attendance from biometric attendance software, we'll take an example of a real-soft solution, because most of the schools are having real-time machines, and I'm well versed with this software. I've been using it for a long time, so I thought there is a need for teaching the teachers how to install it, or how to extract the attendance, or how to update leaves in that software, especially in high schools and high secondaries where we have computers in our computer labs. So the first thing which we need to know is that if we have a biometric machine from real time, the default IP address for a machine, every machine has an address which is connected on a network. So this machine has an IP address by default from the company 192.168.1.224. You don't need to go into the details. You have to understand that this address 224 can range from 2 to 254. So these addresses can be given. This is a kind of roll number which is given to a device, but these three things should be same in both the devices which are communicating to each other. In a layman's language, we'll not go into the details of networking. So 192.168 and 1 has to be same in the computer also, with which we need to connect the machine. And this can vary from 2 to 255. If 224 is a number assigned to a biometric machine by default from the company, what we need to do this time is we have to assign any other number from this range, from 2 to 254 to a computer. So to assign IP address to a computer, we need to get into the network preferences or network settings of a computer, and then we have to make changes. For that, what we do is we go to the computer's desktop. This is how we do, and there is a network icon down at the bottom. First of all, we have to physically connect a biometric machine with the LAN cable with CPU of a computer or a laptop. Then what we need to do is we'll have to go to the network settings. Here we'll click on this network settings, and then we have open network and sharing center. See, these are the settings. We have network and internet settings. We'll go to this internet and network settings, and a window will open, and in this window we have to fetch in a static IP address. We'll go to Ethernet. Ethernet is a place where we need to make changes, and then we'll go to change adapter options. Once we go to this change adapter options, we have three options here. When Ethernet is connected, the machine is off yet, so I'll turn it on. Then there will be a connection between two devices. It's not turning on. Okay, I'll make the changes and then I'll get an adapter for this. You'll have to right click on this. Right click and then go to properties. On Ethernet, we'll have to go to properties, and then here we have an option. Here we have an option TCP IP4. This is very important. You have to understand this. Adapters, biometric Internet protocol version 4 is the one where we need to click. I'll double click on this, and then here we have an option. So what we need to do here is, here we have two options: obtain an IP address automatically and use the following IP address. So here we need to click on use the following IP address. Here we need to feed those details. The one which I've shown you previously here. So this is what we need to feed. We'll type the IP address 192.168.1.10. So this is what we need to change. First three have to be identical. First three octets here and here have to be same. First three octets. The last one needs to be changed within this range. It has to be. So we'll make changes here. Here we'll type in the IP address 192.168.1 and then 10. And default this subnet mask will be same, and gateway has to be same in both. That is 1.1. Here we need to feed that detail 192.168.1 and then here also 1. So gateway has to be same in both the devices, but IP address needs to be changed only here. First 3 octets have to be same, the last one needs to be changed and which varies from 2 to 254. Rest we don't need to make changes at any other place. We'll click on OK and here also we click on OK. Now we have got the IP address for a machine. Now we'll check the connection. Is the computer able to communicate with the device, with the biometric machine or not? For that what we need to do is, we'll open up a DOS prompt. For that, we'll press Window and R key on a computer and then click on Enter. Now we are here in the command prompt. We'll check the IP address of computer by typing a command IPCONFIG. That's a command. We'll press Enter. We have got the details. See, wireless connection, it is wirelessly connected also. That connection has an IP address 192.168.43.178, that is wireless. But wired connection we didn't see here. So let's see where the wired connection is. Ethernet connection, it says media disconnected. Because cable is plugged in, but the biometric machine has not turned on yet. So we'll have to check. Once it is turned on, the communication would be possible. It is not showing the IP address. So Ethernet will not work until and unless Ethernet cable is plugged in and the device with which computer is connected, that device has also turned on. So we'll have to check that. We'll wait for a minute until and unless we get an adapter for the machine. We'll fetch in the adapter, power supply to it, and then it will start working.